So, in today's vlog, you can watch me struggle between being a mum and running my own business. Here's some of what's coming up.
Is that funny?
Stairs.
Say hello. Oh, he says hello. Perfectly timed.
Someone threw up in the car. Baby Podge.
Good morning. Hello. Did you sleep well? Yes, good morning to you too.
Hello. It is 7 in the morning, which is late enough that I shouldn't be this raspy. And little man is awake, and we're going to make him a bottle and get him changed. While his bottle cools down and he's happy, I'm going to tidy up from last night. Now we're going to get changed and ready for the day, aren't we? What shall we choose today, Arthur? Very messy drawers. We need to go through this, don't we? Are you pretty? Are you all pretty for the day now? Nah, I think he's ready for his milk. So I give Arthur his first bottle of the day. It's about 6 ounces, and then he usually has a nap for about an hour after that, which is when I get some admin done and anything basically I need to do for the day. Got yourself like that. I have a crazy child. Hello? Are you a crazy child? I see. It's what Mummy's trying to do things for her website at the moment. Yeah. And you're just rolling around like a crazy person. Someone woke up early, so I haven't been able to get any work done after all. So having to get some editing done. But someone has different ideas, don't we? I see. Oh, bye. Ooh, come on, you. Should we get you changed then? I promise this vlog won't just be Arthur. I do actually do some photography things as well. I'm a mum, so he is like 99% of my life right now. Aren't you? No matter how much I want to get things done, someone else comes first, don't you? Don't we? Yeah. So it's my turn to get ready now. Arthur just sits there watching me. Don't you, buddy? You're just watching Mummy. We've got a super busy day today. This morning I'm popping into town very quickly to meet my mum for coffee. Then I'm meeting my second shooter, Nicola. I will link her Instagram below. We are meeting up at a wedding venue that we are shooting next week. So we're going to do like a trial run just so we can work out what the lighting situation is, any angles we want to do. So we're going to do that at midday. And then I'm going to drop my son off at my father-in-law's house and go to the gym for the first time in 2 years. Not too nervous. And then after that, I'm going to go to a final details meeting with the wedding couple that we are shooting next week, just to go over all the timeline, any shots we want to do, etc. I'll talk more in detail about that later. But for now, let's pop into town. I'm not going to bother wearing makeup this morning. I'll do that later. I'll try not to clog my skin up too much. And also, I'm a mum who has the time. Unless I'm meeting clients, it's bare face or nothing. Back from town. That one was really good, but then he started screaming in the car for some reason. Don't know what that's about. God, today is such a rush. Usually my days are a bit more chill than this. Yeah, we're off to the church now to do a bit of a recce, and I will bring my GoPro with me. Off we go again. So my days aren't usually this hectic. Generally speaking, I'm at home most of the day with Arthur. I make sure I get out at least once a day, just to do something, even if it's meet someone for coffee or just go out for a walk, just for the sake of my sanity. We always try and get out, and I always try and do a bit of admin. Usually when he has his first nap in the day, then I do some like computer work while he's lying on me, and again later on when he has his longer nap in the afternoon, I tend to do the same. So I always try and get at least 2 hours of work done during the days, but today's obviously a little bit more hectic than usual. Got lots going on, which is good. It's nice to be busy and doing lots of work for a change, even if I have a young man in tow and even if I am stuck in gridlock as usual. Horsham has a lot of roadworks going on at the moment, so it's really difficult to get in and out of Horsham, so that's just something I have to deal with now until April next year or whenever it finishes. Yay! Anyway, you don't want to hear me jabber on? Cut to the church. Today isn't a typical day, exactly. Usually I have Arthur all day, but today my father-in-law is taking him for a few hours so I can go to the gym for the first time since COVID. And then I can go to my meeting later with a wedding client that I'm photographing in September for the final details meeting. So you're going to spend the day with Granddad, aren't you? Yes. Mummy's going to have the day to herself for a change. So I'm just going to drop my son off and then go to the gym. This is the first time I've been to the gym since COVID, and obviously the first time since I've given birth, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking. For those who don't know, I don't do pregnancy very well. I get something called SVD, which basically means I can't walk. And by 30 weeks of my last pregnancy, I was in a wheelchair, which is not fun, obviously. So yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking going back to the gym, but I'm really looking forward to it. I just got back from the gym. I hurt so much. You can tell I haven't done any exercise properly in 2 years. Literally all I've done is like a lot of squats and like bike and stuff like that, and I'm literally dead. So yeah, clearly worked. Now I have to have a quick shower and get changed and off to my meeting. Oh, the stairs. The stairs hurt. Okay, I'll quit being dramatic. It's rare I get these moments to myself, really. Obviously I have my son, but well, the majority of the time. So when someone looks after him, I try and do as much as I possibly can in that time. I've got a list. It's ridiculously long of things that I want to do, just generally things I want to do, and obviously like business wise as well. I always try and put aside at least an hour or two every single day to try and get some sort of work done, mostly for my own sanity, but also because obviously things need doing. Business doesn't run itself, so I tend to do that when Arthur's napping. Usually he gets up about 7 o'clock in the morning, so I make him a bottle and he'll go back to sleep for an hour, and that's when I'm at my most productive, so I can get a lot of work done there. And then if I'm really lucky, he will let me sit down at my big computer during the day to do some more stuff. Generally speaking, I'll just have to give him a bottle, do that with one hand and then do the rest with the other hand, and then he's quite chill. But some days he just doesn't want to play ball, and that's fine. Babies are babies. He runs the show, so I do what kind of he lets me do. So these moments when I'm on my own, kind of try and make the most of it. So I've actually got quite a bit of admin to do today as well. So I'm going to get to the meeting a little earlier, and then that way I can have some time to prep for the meeting, obviously, and then get some work done that I've been meaning to do for a little while. I'm currently building some templates and presets for my shop, which will be going live on my website very shortly, so definitely stay tuned for that. And then obviously I'll have my meeting, which is where I go through the final details of the wedding. I like to meet all of my couples in person if we can. I like to buy them a coffee and get to know them. That way on the day there's no awkwardness. Because I find if you haven't met your photographer yet, when I turn up on the day, there's kind of a bit of are you the bride? Oh, hi, yeah, I'm Abby. Yeah, I'm the photographer, I'm the one with the cameras. You don't want any of that, it's really awkward. So meeting them in person builds a nice rapport, and it means that when you get there, you know who's who, and you can just get straight on with it. There's no awkwardness, everyone's at ease, and it just kind of flows a lot better. And it also means you don't get any frightened brides like the day before asking questions because they haven't had the opportunity. So I always give my brides the opportunity to do that beforehand. I think I'm decent. I don't know about you, but if you're a mum and you're quite recently postpartum, do you have a nightmare with your hair as well? Like, I washed this morning and I feel like it's already dirty again. Like, I feel like I spend my life washing my hair. But that's another story for another day. This isn't a postpartum catch-up video, is it? Right, on to the meeting. Just to quickly interrupt myself, my car's just got to 30,000 miles and I'm so excited. Look! look. Oh, this car's only 4 years old. That's mental. Anyway, I digress. So just finished the meeting. Obviously I didn't record it for the sake of my couple's privacy. No one really likes being put on the spot like that. So basically what I do is I sit down, I buy my couple's coffee, make some notes, we go through the timeline, particular shot lists, any photos that they particularly want. If there's any family members that shouldn't be in photos together, that's the most important thing and the thing I get out of the way, because obviously that can be a bit of a sensitive topic for some people. So we just get that done and dusted out the way and just generally run through the timeline of things, and that went really well. Can't wait, the wedding's next week, so yeah, not long, can't wait. They're very excited, and I think they were a bit nervous. I think I helped put them at ease, so well, I hope so anyway. That is my job, and now I'm off to pick up my son.
I do the things that I should do, so I can't forget, but you're always on my mind.
We are back with Arthur. Say hello, Arthur. Say hello. Are you sleepy? Oh, he says hello. Oh, perfectly timed. I'd like to think that he did that on purpose, but no, he clearly didn't. He's 3 months old. Yeah, he had a lovely time with Grandad, and now we're in for the evening.
Telling me about your secrets. I dream and fantasize that I come by your
This child has so much stuff.
about my regrets. Why did I have to break it up? Guess I was way too shallow. My mind was way too narrow.
Someone threw up in the car. Didn't we? Didn't we, Podge? Oh, so I'll give him his bottle and give him a nap, and then my mum will be around this evening to help me, because I always have someone around, because trying to cook dinner with a screaming baby is almost impossible and it's really difficult, so why not make my life easier? So I always get either my parents or my in-laws around for a couple of hours every evening, just so I can get stuff done and actually eat dinner without having to do it one-handed, etc. And it makes you happy, doesn't it? Alright, let's get you a bottle. Back in a minute. Balancing mum life, trying to make a cup of tea whilst trying to console your screaming 3-year-old. Oh, you stopped crying now, didn't you?
But can we turn that bye into hello? I know how to love you now. No matter what I do, I can't let go. I don't know how.
Mum hack. If you know they're going to fall asleep, make a tea ready. Put a coaster over the top so it doesn't cool down too quickly. Otherwise, after 20 minutes, you end up with a cold cup of tea and you can't move because they're asleep.
Always on my mind.
He's asleep now, so this is going to be me for the next hour. Just sitting here watching the TV, just chilling with a cup of tea. I won't bore you with it.
Remember how you make me feel better in the best ways, the best ways.
So my mum is here taking care of Arthur, currently upstairs changing him while I do the dinner. We use HelloFresh 3 times a night. So today we've got fragrant chicken laksa. Never had that before, should be interesting. Started feeding himself, haven't we? You clever boy. So that's dinner all done. Mum's just left as it's 8 o'clock and she needs to go home for her dinner now, obviously. So we are just left here having fun, aren't we? Yeah. Now I've got to keep him awake for the next hour and a half until my husband gets home. This is the point where he's a bit grizzly, so I usually don't get anything done. But if he's a good boy, he will let me sit at the computer and do some admin for an hour or so, which is good. But I don't know if we're going to do that today, are we? We're a bit cranky. Are you watching TV? Is that so? It can be really hard sometimes, but oh, I'm so glad I'm a mummy. It's bedtime for both of us now. So Daddy will be home soon, won't he? And then we can go to bed. Are we gonna change it? Yeah, we're gonna get you ready for bed. And what about this arm? Is that funny? Is that funny? You got such a cackle on you. What is that? Oh, is he stuck? Oh, he's stuck. Little man's getting a little ratty now, so we'll say goodnight, won't we, and end the video there. Yeah, so that was a typical day in my life on maternity leave as a photographer. Obviously, I'm not doing my 9 to 5 property photography job at the moment as I'm on maternity leave, but I am still doing weddings and things on the side. I've chosen to do like a few this year, just so I spend enough time as possible with Arthur before I go back to work full time. But it's nice to get out and do some like meetings and do some admin and things like that every single day if I can, if you let me. So yeah, stay tuned. I think my next video coming up will be a behind the scenes of a wedding, so look forward to that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.